All right, team, Saturday morning, Rockstar Party Saturday. The church finally had a tote to give me. We picked that up last week. I've already been to the church today. Once a week guy. Pretty much all of it was steel, so I just didn't even bother bringing it to the house. I just took it straight by the church and dropped it off. So I couldn't think of a reason to bring it here other than to show it to you guys, but I didn't think you'd be that impressed. It was all steel. What else we got going? Oh, the third bay spring broke. That's supposed to be connected. So I can't open this door. Well, I suppose I can, but I gotta do something with the cables so they don't get tangled up and messed up, because they won't get rolled up onto the spoolers because there's no spring. It'll still turn, but it won't automatically spool it up. And the door should be significantly heavy. I haven't tried because I don't want to get the cable all tangled up in here. I don't want to get all tangled up in the door when I try to open it. I don't have a plan for that yet. I'm okay with buying a spring and replacing it myself, but I don't know if anybody's going to sell me a spring because it's so dangerous. I'm sure they're going to be like, no, you do not want to do that. You're going to break your arm or tear off half your face or whatever happens to people that they get hurt with the torsion springs. We'll see what happens. Because I also need some technical know-how. I need to know how many windings to turn it. Because usually what happens is you get the spring and it's a straight across painted line. And then you twist it till you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many windings. So originally that paint should have been a straight line across that spring. And then when you twist it up, you get the stripes. You get the 1 stripe, 2 stripe, 3 stripe, 4 stripe, 5 stripes, 6 stripes, 7 stripes. I'm not sure if those are probably separate, so it's probably 8 stripes. But I got to know how many times to turn it, how many paint stripes I should have. Well, I guess I don't have to know, because I could wind it up, say, 7 times and then see if the door is bounced. But it'd be a lot easier if somebody just tell me it's approximately 7 times instead of me winding it 5 times, finding out it's not enough, winding it 7 times, finding out it's too much. But like I said, I don't know if anybody's going to sell me a spring because of the liability or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if they're going to sell me one, or if they're going to be like, no, you should just have a professional do it. You're going to get killed. And depending on the cost, I'd be willing to let a professional do it. But they tell me it's going to be like $300-400 to replace the spring. I'd just do it myself. What else? We loaded up the Jeep. We're ready to go, or shortly ready to go. I got to load out the 1-2 bay because I can't open that door. I'm afraid the cables will get tangled. I'm sure I can physically lift it, but like I said, I don't know what to do with the cables so they don't end up messed up in the rollers or messed up in somewhere. I don't remember what else. We took the stuff to the church. We got to go do our lawn care stuff. It rained like 4 or 5 days. I think it was 4. Rained 4 days straight, basically. But it only, I think it was only 3 or 4 inches of rain over the 4 days. It rained like an inch a day. So it was not significant in my opinion. Well, significant for where I live in Colorado. It was a lot of rain for where I live in Colorado. But as far as flooding and stuff like that, the ground's really dry. It soaks it all up very quickly, especially at an inch a day. But I think like 2 inches in 3 days was like the most rain we'd got, like third most rain we'd gotten lifetime since they've been keeping records for a 2-day total. What did I say, 2 inches, 3 inches in 2 days? It was like the third most or something, which seems odd, but apparently that's true. I guess I could look it up and get back with you. Anyway, I think we are ready to roll. I got to check my list, and then we'll get going. Because the sooner I get going, the sooner we get done, sooner we can relax. All right, team, Saturday afternoon. We have returned from maintenance, mostly lawn care, I think. I can't remember now. We got this chair we need to fix. It's broke. Supposed to have this guy here. Something like that. Need to glue the chair back together. I don't remember what else. Oh, we got back our vacuum. I loaned this guy out with the intention of never seeing it again because it's kind of a piece of junk. And lucky me, I got it back. So that may be just donate. I might take that guy for the other vacuum. I don't know, because it's missing the extension tube. But I think it's just a round one. That one's a round with a taper. The blue vac we fixed is missing this tube. But this one's like an upholstery tube. The blue one's supposed to have just a straight tube. So maybe we won't keep it. I don't know. I guess we're donating it. We should be nice and send it along. Oh, what else? Oh, I think it's going to rain. The breeze is picking up. There appear to be some cloudy clouds over there. I thought I felt a sprinkle. And lawns look really good after it rains on them for 3-4 days. They are lush and green and nice. What else do we do? I think that might be it. It was mostly mowing. Lawnmower 2 started right up, no issues there. The other mower started right up, no issues there. Everything went as good as it could go. All right, let me pause you up. I'll catch up with you a little later. All right, team, Saturday night or Saturday evening. I guess I'll call that evening. It's not exactly dark. Oh, it's breezy. I lost my rock star. Blech. I lost my rock star party status. I took maybe a half-hour nap and an hour-and-a-half nap or something like that. I fell asleep, woke back up, and then I fell asleep again, but for a longer period. So I'm calling it a half hour and then an hour and a half, but I don't really know. Because I know what time I wake up. I just don't know what time I, pass out. So we lost our Rockstar Party status. Me and Mrs. Duggar glued up this chair. Got some straps holding her together while the glue sets. Probably leave that overnight. There's no reason to rush it. I might pin it. This has got the fold owl. Both ends of this guy have the fold owl. This is the one that was broken off, so I might pin it here to give it a little extra support. They had it pinned, but they only had it pinned because they threw it together and then pinned it so they wouldn't have to clamp it. Because they make a couple hundred a day, I'm sure. What else? So we do have Mrs. Duggar set us up with some kind of a haul out, clean out thing. I believe next week. I don't know the date. I think that's it. I'm just going to do around the house stuff tomorrow, so I was going to leave you guys here and work on that stuff tomorrow. Yeah, we didn't fix the spring. We didn't even call around about it. So we'll see what happens there at some point, I guess. The only reason I'm bummed is I can't use the door. But maybe I could unhook the cables at the bottom, roll them up around the spoolers, because the cable should just unhook. I can't. It should just have some simple loops over some like stud type thing. It'll have like a stud with a head on it, and then the cable just loops over it. So I should be able to unloop it on both sides, spin the bar by hand, roll the cable up around the balers, and then I could open this door and close it by hand. It'll be heavy though, because it's not counterbalanced by the spring. But we'll see. It'd be a lot more convenient than the other, because I can't get the trash can between the car and there. So we have to pull the car out every time I want to take the trash can in and out. Anyway, let's call that it. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. We'll see you next week, team.